reason why stop loss is not below the low now, okay, and the reason why I said that is because if you're shorting in this area here, if you're longing in this area here, your stop loss needs to be anywhere below this DTO. Preferred, like I said, preferred is Asia. You prefer to have it here, right? But as soon as we come down to this DTO, had this reversal here, I think our entry wasn't there. Our entry was, let me get the trade up. Lou just sent it to me on WhatsApp. The stop loss. And I'll show you exactly what I mean. And this is the thing about a continuation, right? Right, let's get this on point. So our entry was, let me get my magnet off. I should be back on YouTube, by the way. Where are we at? 772. Perfect. So we had 772. Yeah. So I think that counts as a little bit higher. So that counts as higher or lower on this ACG account? I can't actually fully remember. Yeah, so 5 pips higher. So this needs to go 5 pips down, not 5 pips higher. So 772. So yeah, we got in. So Lou got in at the closure of this candle. Okay. So. Right, perfect. Right, let me go back to the 15 now. So in terms of the actually it looks way better on the 5. So in terms of continuation, right, what we want to be looking at. Yes, broski, what we saying, bro? Hope you're good, man. Hope you're good. YouTube ended again. Yeah, it should have restarted. It's because I moved. It's because I need to. It should be alright now, sis. Yes, Owen, what we saying? Can you lose more than your initial capital in leverage trading? No, you can't, bro. No, you can't. You should realistically, you should get margin called. Yes, Jamie, what we saying, bro? I can't lie, I won't be surprised if where your stop losses get swept before longs. We'll see, bro. We'll see. What is a flash go? It keeps on saying. Sorry, I'm trying to find that guy's comment. Yeah, put your stop loss. I just found it again. Put your stop loss below Asia low, as you said before as well. So the thing is, when price comes down to this DTO and then we add that closure off, okay, this is what we normally look for a confirmation of the DTO. This is the way Lou looks at it. We want this bullish candle off of it. Obviously to close bullish and close above this candle. Once we have that, that really does signal that we're going to start having this bullish move off of here, and that is the continuation. So to be brutally honest, at this point here, you could literally have your stop loss anywhere, literally. Bro, you could have your stop loss on the low if you really want, but obviously Lou kept it a bit more conservative. I think Lou's stop loss was a little bit smaller actually. I'm just going to keep it on that low though. I can't actually fully remember where that stop loss is. But once we confirmed the continuation, we was absolutely fine with having a stop loss above the Asia low. But for your trade, CL, you didn't confirm that we was going to be bullish. So your stop loss made way more sense in being this low. Because you got in too early to actually validate the reversal, or sorry, the continuation, you had to have your stop loss here. Because at your point you got in your trade, which is what, I don't know, here? You got in buys here. There's no confirmation that it was going to start continuing up. We had the confirmation of the DTO, which gave us our confirmation of the bullish move, and that is the reason why stop loss is where it is. I'm pretty sure stop loss is even higher actually. Yeah, 13666. 666. But then obviously we want to. It was more in that week, so we want to go a bit more up from there. Was it that? It's 5 up, so we want 4-1 is what we want. 7-1. This is the trade. That looks about right now in terms of our entries. But in my opinion, still high risk. I think Monday trades are high risk, hence why we place it on the 200k ACG account. Still, in my opinion, high risk, so hence why it's not in the mains. Plus, it's not an Asia liquidity, so this one's placed on a 200k funded challenge. Which platform is the best to get started with the UK beginner level? Thanks. I'll say, bro, when people ask platform-wise, I never know what you mean by platform. Because some people might be like, what, broker, MT4, MT5, like, or you analyze on TradingView, or you talk about like platforms like TradingView. What do you mean platform, bro? Just confirm to me what you mean by platform, because that question confuses me. Because I see so many people asking the same questions, but like asking for a different thing. 11.1R. No, this should be less than that, bro. This is about a 4. About 4.4. What's good indicator to mark out a session highs and lows? R indicator, bro. Realistically, if you're looking at actually the most high volume areas of price, you are looking at you are realistically looking at. Oh yeah, that's back on now. Yeah, YouTube's back on now. That's sweet. Yeah, you want to look at the most high volume areas of price, which realistically are those kill zone times. Yeah. Drop frames, yeah. Is that still lagging? It might start lagging. How do I add those higher time frame price movements on your right using your indicator? Sorry, what do you mean, bro? I'm getting a little confused. You're not going to prior week high? Nah, the thing is about the prior week high with the euro, right, is that they are actually cutting interest rates. So if they're, wow, we are coming down harsh. But if they're cutting interest rates, right, then you're looking at a bearish euro. So it's gonna have a hard time against the dollar. So prior week high for me is just a little bit more difficult for price to get to, realistically. Let's have a look if we have anything come out on Bloomy. Let's have a look. Thing is though, in my opinion, all trades are risky on Mondays, man. All trades. That's why best way is just to offset risk. It's lagging again. I can see that it's lagging again as well. Bro, those candlesticks on the right of your screen. Oh, sorry, mate. Yeah, these higher time frame candles. This is an indicator. It's called an ICT HTF candles. This one here, bro. It's this one here. Yeah. When you put your settings on, just make sure you got 4 hour free, 1 day free, 1 week free, 1 month free, 1 day free. I don't know, you don't do 1 day again. But yeah, that's purely off of. We're coming low. But that's purely off of sorry, let me go back. Yeah, those higher time frame candles are purely off the most recent candles. So you're looking at CRT pretty much with those candles. You're looking at CRT. Let's have a look if we stop loss on this. I keep dropping bare frames on YouTube, man. I don't know why it's so laggy. I'll message you on Discord, top man, bro. Offset risk meaning. So, in terms of offsetting risk, right? What I mean is, if you've got a riskier trade, but you want to place, use a challenge account. Alright, so for me, for an example, I trade Asia liquidity strategy. So I trade the buy side and sell. Let me give you let me go on GU actually, because I had a GU trade last week. and this is what I mean by it would come through. But what I mean by offset risk, right, is place trades. If you've got, like for example, I'm forward testing another strategy, but I'm forward testing it on challenge accounts. I don't want to risk my fucking, obviously, my main accounts, right? I'm 800k funded with FTMO and ACG, so I don't want to be risking those with a new strategy that I don't even know is profitable yet. I think it's profitable, but again, I need like about a year's forward tested data. Fucking hell, that actually bare hurt my throat. Yeah, so this is it here. So obviously, as we can see, we had the sweep of the Asia higher, pushing to its higher time frame fair value as well. I think it was the 4-hour fair value. And then we had the move to the downside, and obviously we TP towards Asia low, which is a signal as well in the Discord, which is really nice. Same with here. You see, we sweep Asia's higher, start coming down, come back to the fair value, and then we trade to Asia's low. So that's my main strategy, right? I've been trading that for fucking years now. It's been really successful for me, and I've been absolutely bloody loving it. But for trades like today, a little bit like EG this morning, right, is we've got a DTO strategy. The DTO strategy is essentially based on the we're getting, let's see if EU bounce back. But yeah, essentially the DTO is like it's a new strategy that I come across quite recently. It's something that I've never really seen anyone do. I'm sure someone's got a strategy around the midnight fucking open. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure someone's got it. But I've purely learnt the DTO strategy off of Asia liquidity, because the DTO obviously is formed during Asia, 5 AM our time, which is just before the end of Asia. So you get a real good understanding of how the DTO reacts. I've been seeing it for the last few years now. DTO reacts unbelievably. So that's why I'm forward testing on a few accounts, and just offsetting risk pretty much. Plus, if I pass the accounts with the DTO, I'm absolutely laughing. I'm happy. But yeah, we'll see how this one plays out, boys. Mate, you just said London was mental. Wish you was there, bro. It's really fun. Where'd you go, bro? Where'd you go? Well, I'm assuming you're actually in London. Where'd you go? Check Discord. Have you sent me a text? Have you boys sent me a little? What's your Discord, bro? Ha ha ha, bro. Don't say you cooking. Stay humble. Stay humble. What time is DTO UK time? DTO UK time is 5 AM, boys. It's 5 AM. You ever use RSI? I've caught some nice trades just by watching 5-minute RSI and 1-minute EG. The drop now. Nah, bro. I don't trade. RSI. I used to. I know there's a few traders I know that are profitable with it. It's quite a good strategy, but for me, man, it's not the one that I trade. But fair play, man. I'm happy you're having some success. Use with a couple numbers. Use with a couple numbers. Oh yeah, bro. You can. I'll be honest. What's your name, bro? I'm gonna call you Six, innit? The thing is, yeah, about the DTO is you can use it for a few things, right? So you can use it for a target level if you want. Yo, wait. Why am I getting recommended this video, bro? 50 people have viewed it. Why am I getting recommended this video? Bruv, what the fuck? Let's give it a watch.
Here's how to make a burrito burger.
Bro, why did someone make that video, bro? I'm actually one of the 57 sad people that actually fucking watched that as well. You can use it for a target or you can use it for a strategy. At the moment, I'm currently using it for a right now I'm currently using it for a strategy, but you can use it for a take profit. In my opinion, man, if you're obviously getting in sort of Asia liquidity, right? You should really be aiming for the other side of Asia. Are you currently in the EU trade? Yeah, we're in on a 200k account, boys. Just a little challenge. I say a little, just a challenge account, bro. It was in Bond Street. The car it was crazy. Not gonna lie. You got any videos, man? Send them over. Send them the fuck over. Burrito burger sounds fire, bro. That sounds crazy, but bro, did you see the photo of it though, man? Mate, you would make sure, if you actually made a video on it, you'd make sure it was actually a good looking burger, mate. It looks like someone's actually just fucking... Mate. Alright, I forgot... Alright, I forgot Lowe's Courtly Theory. Yeah, Courtly Theory. Alright, I forgot Lowe's Courtly Theory. Yeah, Courtly Theory detail is. What was the entry criteria? What was the entry criteria for that buy under the new strat? So this is, I wouldn't say it's a new strat, boys. It's something that we're forward testing, but it's purely the DTO entry. So it is the DTO entry. So it's essentially, the DTO is when you're looking for continuations to the upside. So buys in the market are favoured, obviously against the dollar. Okay, so we're looking for buyers up. We saw price grab buy side liquidity, but obviously I didn't want to get into sells because fundamentals are telling me buys. So you look for essentially continuations off of the DTO level. So Lou got in on this on one of our 200k challenges. On WhatsApp, bro. You still got my WhatsApp, innit? Yeah, no, T, not my main accounts, bro. This is DTO entry. I never ever take DTO trades on my main accounts. Not yet, anyway. Maybe in the future, but not right now, bro. Still forward testing. What lot size you recommend for 10k for pairs? Depends what pair, bro. Depends what pair. Also depends on how much you risk. Also depends on your stop loss in pips. Boys, I want to say this now, right? Lot size is not a fixed. It's a variable, right? It's a variable, and what makes it, and it's not a variable, but it is a variable because it changes, right? The variables for lot sizes are stop loss in pips, account size, which you've obviously told me, what pair you're trading, because some currency pairs like JPY, for example, so you're gonna get different lot size, and then I don't know what ones I said now. Lot size, account size, and risk in percentage. And obviously what currency you're trading. So yeah, they're the four you're looking at. Where's your stop loss? Just at that low, bro. You can see it. Just that grey. See the grey? It's grey. I'll tell you what, let me make it a different colour just so you can probably see it. It's a bit darker now. You can see it now. It's actually much. I'm actually my keeper like that, bro. I think you're like actually banging. Yeah, let's look at this shit, man. Bro, can you show your indicators again for sure, gang? This one, bro. Let's have a look at these then. Man, they better not load it. I'll let them load. I can see the cars though at the start of the video. They look banging. Are you stop things apart? Sorry, are the stop things apart automatically stops when it reaches a certain amount? Yes. So stop loss and TP are what essentially stops you out your trade. Obviously that's either your target. Pretty much take it this way, yeah. Is it Lucy? Is it Lucy? Lily, sorry. When it comes to this area here, right? If it hits the TP, it closes your trade out of your profits. If it comes to stop loss, okay, it closes you out of whatever you risk. So say if I risk 1%, I will lose 1% of my account once we hit this area here. Vice versa, obviously it's a 1 to 4. So if it hits this area here, we're up 4%. EU is an example of, sorry, EG is an example of the DTO strategy working out perfectly, right? So we're short EG. That's the narrative for the market right now. You can see that we was just pretty much, we grabbed low, pardon me, which is the exact same area, right? We're looking at the exact same trade, man. The exact same trade. So we can see we grabbed a low, but obviously we're one, bearish fundamentally, and two, bearish in terms of the trend. So we wait for it to come grab a low. Once it's grabbed a low, comes back to the DTO, then you can look to short, and you can short that to whatever area you really want to. Prior day low being the most favoured. So we're just doing the exact same on EU. Okay. I don't trade New York sessions, so we'll see how this goes together. As you can see, very similar trade, right? We've got price DTO. The DTO levels here, by the way. And then obviously we're looking for the buy up. I'm only looking for this external low. I'm quite bearish on the euro, but the dollar is definitely weaker. So that's why I'm mainly looking for those buys. But I don't want to be aiming for prior week higher, prior day higher, because yeah, the euro's not the strongest currency. Okay, the pound is really where it's at right now. Pound buys were in my opinion impossible to get in on in an actual good trade. Because obviously you're buying so high up, price hasn't come to any areas where it could reverse from, hasn't come to the DTO, hasn't come to the Asia's low. So we've got a few more few reasons, right? But yeah, that's the DTO strategy, boys. This is currently what I'm for. I've been forward testing it for about half of a year now, to be honest. Yeah, mate, I was gonna say, bro, the videos are loading, but I can see the vehicles, and bro, that bike looks mad, bro. Wait, hold on. Who brought their baby? Do you hear that? Who brought their newborn baby? That car is so unreal. Mate, it literally is like a GTA lobby, isn't it? It's better like a GTA lobby. Man, that's brilliant. Oh, mate, the bike one's loaded. Like a fuzzy, bro. I'm waiting for it to load. I can just tell it's unreal. Is it gold? I'm trying to see if it's gold. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Judas, your primary strat. Yeah, bro. Primary strat. Thanks to the liquidity, those that longed. It's not how the market works, bro. That's not how the market works. We're not liquidity, bearing in mind, boys. We're not the liquidity. I say it now, boys. Feel free to come against me, but retail is not liquidity. Retail is not liquidity. I've only come to realise that in probably the recent year, but retail is not the liquidity. First lad that isn't trying to sell shit and actually helpful. You ever go BE? No, never, ever, 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 ever. Never BE. Never. Never in a million years, man. If you go stop loss break even, why did you even get in the trade anyway? What's the point? What's the point? Honestly, there's no point. You long too early, mate. What are you doing? So did you. It seemed like you did as well. Again, I'm fine with it. I'm forward testing a brand new strategy that I've been forward testing for 6 months now. And this morning we already got a dub on EG. So I think, yeah, this one's up 6%. EU lost 1%. So yeah, I'm happy, bro. Am I still on YouTube, you man? Where we at? Where we at? April 8th. No, what's it? April the 13th today. 14th. Yeah. Alright. So, bro, how would you edit if it was your main account? Asia liquidity, bro. So, for example, this GU trade. Let me just jump on GU 2 secs. I did just show this 2 seconds ago. My main strategy is Asia liquidity, and something I've been forward testing. The reason why I'm forward testing it is because I saw the DTO actually respect price very well. And this year on Euro GBP, it's been insane. It's not worked as well on EU and GU, but EG has been fucking insane. I think so far with the ones I've placed this year, I think I can't bother to look all the way back through. Probably four trade stop loss. Bearing in mind all these trades are like 1 to 4s, 1 to 5s. I think we've dubbed about. Again, I'm not even too. Of course, we're in the short, smooth trader. That's what New York does. Do you take executions on 5 minutes? It massively depends, bro. So if we take 4-hour liquidity, I'll be looking at the 5 minute, for an example, right? If we're on the 4-hour, we take 4-hour liquidity. I'm on the 5. Vice versa. Not vice versa. Shut up, mate. What you on about? Daily. I'm looking at 15 minute for entry. Weekly. I normally wouldn't go. I mean, this is normally how I enter these two. But in terms of looking at range, just time frame alignment in general, weekly to 1 hour, and then monthly to 4 hour. That's exactly how we do it. Well, that's how I do it anyways. But that is time. That's how I use my time frame alignment. So, yeah, I use 5 minute executions for 4-hour liquidity. Like for an example here, I'm using a 5 minute trade through with a 5 minute fair value gap after we've taken Asia's high. Asia's high, bearing in mind, is 4-hour liquidity. So we took that early morning 4-hour high, and then we obviously traded to the downside, which is perfect. But I mean, you've probably heard the Asia liquidity strat, or something around the strat itself. What time do we get entered on EU? That's very important. Very important. Like for an example, these trades are outside the kill zone, so that's also what I'm forward testing at the moment. Are trades during the kill zone better than after the kill zone end? I've always traded the kill zone, but the things with the DTO, it normally comes back to the DTO after after London session, during New York, late PM. So that's why I do want a forward test just outside. What time do we get? It's 11:25. EG was again. EG was that kill zone. I think EG was like 9. Oh no, it's even earlier. Let's go back on EU and see if it now comes for that Asia low. Let's see if it was ignoring that DTO. Yeah, sweet. So I missed a few comments. Did you take the trade? Yeah, I took the trade, bro. I took the EU and the EG. Yeah, bro. DTA is 5 AM every day UK time. The point is they don't want to be wrong, which is part of trading. What do you mean, bro? It's very true though. But who are you talking about? If anyone else wants the indicator, boys, I'm literally sending it into the free chat now. I just saw someone just ask for it. There we go. Dude, do you take your executions on 5 minute? I'll let you just explain that. Or is that the one? Oh, I think I already read it out. Show's execution, bro. Induced. Buying or selling. Looking to long, bro. EUNG. Wasn't EU this morning. Asia strap for short. Nah, bro. The reason why is because you still have to move with, but we still need to move with bias. You still need to move with bias, right? So these shorts for me were invalid. Not invalid. You can still place them, of course, but just because Asia takes buy side, doesn't mean I'm selling, right? You guys know me. I'm so fundamentally based. I'm not shorting if price, in my opinion, doesn't look like it's going to. Or I shouldn't be getting into it, right? I'm more looking for buys than shorts. Asia sell side liquidity, complete different story, but it didn't, right? So again, I'm more than happy to sit out on my mains for the Asia liquidity as well on a Monday. EG is trading so low. Is the pound really this bullish? Question is, how is the pound this bullish? Because the data we've got to be fair, the GDP data we've got, I got stopped in the long. Look at the BMW maze. That car ate all the Lambos. And that's what I was thinking, bro. I saw that as well. Mate, BMWs are just bad boy whips though. Wait, where's that bike? It's still. Oh my. Oh my. That one's bad, yeah. Oh my days, what is it? An M3? Is it an M4 comp? No, what is that? I can't even see what it is on the back. That is unreal though. Price probably gonna go 5 minute fair value gap near start of Asia. We'll see, bro. Same trade, lost 1%. Break even, lost in the same trade. We good, boys. But something to know about trading, and I'll give you this knowledge that I've had for years, man, is you have to lose, man. You can't just fucking win. No trader just wins. Yeah? That's why you should show zero emotions at all times. Now, you've probably seen me. I was up in profit, and I'm still in the exact same frame of mind, exact same mood as now we've hit stop loss, right? The reason why is because at the end of the day, right, you're going to have... You know what the brilliance of trading is? On your losing days, you can lose 1%. On your winning days, you can make 5%, 4%, 3%, wherever it might be, whatever your RR is. Don't know why I went to drink that. There was nothing in there. Thoughts on gold? Gold bullish, man. I'm still bullish gold, really. Commodities still look favoured. Obviously, due to the tariffs, we've got massive uncertain markets. So yeah, realistically, I am definitely favouring the gold longs at the moment. Safe havens still are wanting to be grabbed. Outlook for big banks and mid-tariff whiplash. Yeah, I think. Oh, we had big banks earnings, didn't we, last week? I completely forgot about that, bruv. Let me get the earnings up from the banks. I think that should have been Friday. I remember some apps keeping track of taxes for this. Is that a good thing to do? It massively depends, Lily. Right? If you trade personal accounts in the UK, that's counted as spread betting, and what that is zero tax. You don't pay tax on spread betting. But on the other hand, on the flip side, if you trade prop firm accounts, which I highly advise, if your mum and dad ain't got a fucking £1,000,000 to give you, and then you will have to pay tax because you're pretty much trading for the prop firm, right? You're pretty much working for the prop firm, so you do have to pay income tax on it, which is quite shit. But at the end of the day, boys, this is what it is, man. We live in a higher tax country, whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? Get over it. Luckily, you can lower tax. You can get you can definitely lower. Like for an example, I take mine for a corporate business, so I take 19% flat. Doesn't matter how much I make, it will be 19% tax. Instead of if I go into the higher bracket, 40% tax, whatever, even further than that. So there's ways to get it lowered, but at the end of the day, we live in a country that's got higher tax. Is what it is, bruv. If we didn't pay much tax, boys, do you know where our economy would go? Mate, we wouldn't fucking have one, boys. It literally be Wild West here. If there was zero tax, if there was zero tax in England right now, yeah, I promise you, we would all have to move to a complete different country. We have no money as it is. We're in massive debt. Deficit's huge. Yeah, and everyone's losing money as it is. Living crisis is out of control. But if there's zero tax, what's that gonna do? NHS won't get any money. We'll have to start paying for healthcare. So yeah, maybe you'll earn more money, but again, at the same time, bro, if you're that person that goes fucking hospital every other week because you've hurt your toenail or you've got something stuck up your ass or something, whatever it may be, you're gonna have to pay for it. So, in my opinion, man, we need tax. You need tax in a country. You have to have tax. You have to have tax. Unless your government's filthy rich and backed by an asset that makes sense. Like for example, Dubai, I'm pretty sure they've got quite a lot of oil, don't they? So I'm sure that's what their government is sort of backed up on. So they've got a lot of money. But for us, you little UK that have been to war, 2 wars, our country's been absolutely fucked. Yeah, we need tax. We need it, 100%, 1,000,000%. In fact, if tax goes up, I wouldn't be too surprised. I wouldn't be happy, of course, but I wouldn't be surprised. Do you know what I mean? As in, all the apps and good idea, lol, because the tax things looks mad. I'll be honest, Lily. I'll be honest. I've got an accountant. It's just the best way to go about it, man. Lily, do yourself a favour. If you're actually earning from trading, get an accountant. Don't even bother don't even have the risk of possibly not doing it right. That's what my mum always taught me. Mum always taught me just to fucking, pardon me, is just get an accountant straight away. Straight away. A good accountant as well. Someone that it can actually help worry about. Was personal life things didn't want to stop? Yeah, fair play. That's fair play. Are you in the position to start learning again now? Bro, why is Indicator only working on time frames under 30? Let me go under 1 hour. Yeah, it should be working. Just wait for it to load, Bigfoot, bro. If not, drop Stube a message because he's quite good with all this technical shit. I'm not the best with it, man. I'll be real with you. But yeah, my advice was shit. Just have a little mess around with it. Just have a little mess around with it, man. Sometimes it's a bit of a pain in the man. Sometimes it's a bit of a pain in the bumhole, but yeah, once you get around it, it's calm. I mean, more time though, bro. You got to realise that on the 1 hour time frame, you're probably not gonna look at sessions. Yeah, 100%. Lovely. Well, Lily, this is your time, man. I'll tell you something, Lily. We're live every single day. You can ask me whatever question you want. I've been trading for over 6 years now. I wouldn't say I know these markets like the back of my back of my hand, but I do know a hefty amount of knowledge. I do have a hefty amount of knowledge regarding fundamentals, regarding psychology, and everything in between, really. Yeah, no, that's calm. That's calm. Am I still on YouTube? Because I haven't even. Am I still on YouTube? Should be. Yeah. Right, let's have a look at how this outlook come for big banks. That's really important. I kind of enjoyed learning it once I got past the headache of trading. Headache of learning the lingo. Yeah, no, yeah. It's a headache, bro. But that's what I'm saying. I'll be honest. Like at the start, it's like learning fucking binary. Like it's absolutely like it's a mind ball. Once you got it, it's weirdly fun. Like it's fucking weird, isn't it? It is weird how it's like sort of fun, isn't it? But no, it's good, man. It's good. It's good that you like it as well. I'm happy that you didn't give up because, man, a lot of people give up, and honestly, that's the only way you lose in trading, boys, just by giving up. Any tips, bro? In regarding what? Sorry, bro. Yeah, longs on GU, EU long should be coming. I mean, I don't know where they're gonna come, but we'll see. I wouldn't enter longs on GU, to be honest with you. We're very high up in price. Obviously, at your own risk, of course, do it. But personally, I wouldn't. Are you funded? Yeah, bro. I'm funded with a few prop firms. Do you have Discord? Yeah, I do. Big E7. Can someone drop the link in here for me, actually? Can someone drop that link? Nice one, Levi, my fucking cousin. Just copy and paste that link, Big E7. And yeah, you should copy and paste into your web browser, and it acts as sort of like an invite sort of thing. So it should put you straight in there. Afternoon, boss. Yes, Mac, my bro. I hope you're well, man. I hope you're well. What's your strat? Asia liquidity, bro. Asia liquidity. What you're seeing in front of you is something I'm forward testing at the moment. DTO strategy. Anytime, man. Anytime. I've got you, brother. Man, fucking slime. Do you see buyers for EU now? If I'm being honest, I'd stay away from it. Because the euro is very bearish. I thought it was gonna have I thought we wasn't gonna see that much weakness in the euro yet. I thought it was gonna. Bro, I just spat so much. I'm not even gonna lie. I actually just spat so much on myself. Completely forgot what I was gonna say now. What was I saying? What was I saying? For I dribbled on myself. No dickhead. Oh, sorry. Yeah, this is something I've been forward testing for about pretty near 7 months. About 7 months now. The DTO strategy. But the Asia liquidity is the strategy we try. We've got a few case studies on YouTube. By the way, boys, I'm streaming on YouTube as well. So if you want to come watch me on YouTube, my links in the bio on the TikTok. You can see my full screen. It's just easier to see. What other pairs are we looking to get away from EU, GU, EG now? It's the only thing I'll be looking at today. But what yeah, what other pairs are we looking at, boys? Hey bro, what's your opinion on aiming for a 1-to-1 R every trade? I've never tried it, bro. I'll be honest. I've never fully tested a strategy that's gone for bare minimum 1-to-2 R. Just because it gives you that breathing room, you know, like it allows you to. Because the thing is, if you're on a losing streak, yeah, it's a lot harder for you mentally for 1-to-1 R's. So if you're 5% down, it's gonna take you 5 trades to get back to break even. Plus, you're probably placing a lot more trades. For an example, you're probably placing loads more trades, which again isn't what you're fucking looking for. short. Wait, what? What's that do? US 30. Let's look at US 30. Fuck it, man. Let's have a look. We should be bullish for the day. We're quite bullish on equities. We're much more bullish today than we was last week. Oh, cheers, Stu. Says one line and that's it. Cheers, mate. Cheers, pal. E.G. Long at 1 hour fair value. E.G. Long, fuck no. Boys, do not long E.G. no. Well, I mean, do what you want in it, but I'm not looking. Oh, that. Oh! Whoa! 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 Fucking hell, bruv. Holy fuck! Oh my goodness me, bruv. Wow. Ooh. Yo, man. Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. That actually mad hurt, blood. Bro, I just got the worst cramp in my leg, bro. I've actually felt like an amputee for like a second, I swear to. Holy shit, man. Whoa, let me limber the fuck up right now, bro. Whew. Yo. Yo. Jesus. Honestly, holy fuck. I can't even tell you how much that hurt. Honestly, what the fuck? Oh. Oh. Someone's joining right now, but they think, bruv, why is he wanking? Why is he wanking on screen? Oh. I sort of feel the aftermath as well. Holy fuck. I'm not even gonna cap. Holy shit, man. Whew. Sorry, boys, man. Fucking hell. Mate, what's worse than cramp? For real. That was a bad time to join a live. Oh, mate. Fucking hell. Right, let's hope that don't happen again. Jesus, bruv. Wait, cramp's a bot. Why does cramp happen though, man? Why does cramp happen? Is it because I've just been sitting on my fat ass for the last like 5 hours watching? I just joined too. Damn, damn, uncle, let me book you a GP. Dehydration aisle comes out of nowhere. I used to go born and have cramp for 12 hours. Wait, drink some water. What, for real? What, like, man's actually dehydrated, so I'm getting cramp. You know how mad that I was. Whoa, that was close, bro. I nearly said, holy shit. Dehydration, usually too many coffees, no water. Wow, that's exactly what it fucking is then. I've actually got no water as well. I'm afraid I'm empty. Fucking hell though, man. Jesus. Then religious people knock at my door. Do you actually not know what they're called, Lily? What, a Jehovah's Witty? Nah, fuck them, man. Them are pagans. Oh yeah, fuck you not, yeah. You know, you boys probably know Brad, yeah. One of my good pals, really good pals. This is poor from him, to be fair. Poor. He didn't know what they were. And I swear down, like I promise you, yeah. And Brad's that type of person. He loves like what they called, bruv. What they called? Like theories that just. What they call? Why can't I like get words out today? What they called when people just make shit up? Where it's like a theory. What's it called, bro? What the fuck? Conspiracy, there we go. Fucking hell. Jesus, why can't words come out of me at the moment? Yeah, conspiracy, he likes religion talk, he likes and all that. He's one of them fellas, right? He's one of them fellas. And no words today, Mags, man. No words, just sounds, bruv. But yeah, he loves them, yeah? And he didn't know what they were, somehow. And I fuck you not, he spoke to them for an hour on one day. Every single day for, I don't know, I think it was like a month. Kept on coming to his crib, like kept on coming back to his gaff. It was like, bro, these people keep coming back to my gaff, man. I was like, who are they? He goes, just religious people. They just turn up to my door one day. I was like, bro. Like, are you good else? It's good